Alright, listen, I know foldables had a rough start, but the recent leaks have me at that scene in The Matrix where Morpheus asks Trinity if she now believes that Neo is the one. Because, yes, a new batch of Evan Blass leaks hints to a possibility that there was an important piece in the puzzle missing with the Z Fold 3, one that would actually make foldables a must-buy. Then Apple seems to believe that the iPhone 13 will sell like crazy according to its recent orders during a chip shortage. And if you were a fan of the Microsoft Surface Duo, but you were waiting on something actually compelling, we might have some good news. I'm Jaime Rivera, and don't blame the guy wearing the awesome t-shirt. They're just great, aren't they? This is Pocketnow Daily. Of course, the official news today begin with deals, but here's the thing. I mean, you might seriously want to consider Samsung's reservation system this time, as the hottest news today make it pretty clear that the perks are just too good. We'll just leave that at the first link in the description. That being said, if you want a current Samsung phone, you can still grab the Galaxy S21 Ultra for $400, the S21 Plus for $200, and then the regular S21 for as low as $100. And then their foldables are getting the same treatment, where the Z Flip can go as low as $500, but again, you need an eligible device for trade-in. Now, if you're looking for a powerful laptop, the M1 MacBook Pro is still $200 off, leaving the base model at $1,099, and then the MacBook Air is also getting the same level with a $100 discount, leaving the entry-level model for $899. If you want a relatively new device, the OnePlus 9 Pro is available for $69 off, leaving the Pine Green 12 gigs of RAM variant for $999. I know, iPhone pricing and how much we debated, but anyways, if you were looking for a more affordable Samsung device, Amazon also has the S20 FE for $100 off, meaning that starts at $599, and then we have more deals on AirPods, iPads, and more in the description. Now, on an interesting twist of events, let's move on to Microsoft and the Surface Duo, and yes, I know, but you'll see why. Last year, the company launched their first foldable running Android to some very mixed reception, and by mixed, I'm being nice. I mean, the design was neat, but the software just sucked, which was an irony coming from a software company. Now we have a new video that was spotted by Windows Central, which was actually posted a month ago with some images that allegedly belong to the Surface Duo 2. There's a bunch of people calling it fake, but keep in mind Windows Central actually leaked the original Duo, and they say that this one is real, so who are we to argue? From the video, we can tell that we're getting a pretty similar design to the original model, which was fine, but this time we have a huge camera bump at the back with a triple camera array. We can also see that the back of the phone comes in either white or black color variants from a different angle, but then we didn't get to see the display from these images. According to Windows Central, we can expect a fingerprint sensor embedded to the power button, a frosted glass design, a USB-C port on the right side of the device, and it'll apparently bring the Snapdragon 888, also bring NFC, and we can expect, I don't know, a launch frame happening sometime September, October, who knows? Let's just wait for Panos to leak it on video and we'll tell you more. Let's move on to Apple and what we can expect for the next generation iPhones. It's actually two things baked into one, so we're going to start with the crazy rumors that pertain mostly to the possibilities next year. According to an investor's report by JP Morgan Chase, the use of titanium alloy will be one of the biggest changes to the case design of the 2022 iPhone series, with Foxconn being the exclusive manufacturer of the titanium frames for the higher-end models. This means that the iPhone 14 Pro, or whatever the name will be, would join the Apple Watch in using titanium, which would be the first iPhone to do so. And yeah, I know that Apple also made a MacBook Pro back in the day that was also, I don't know, using titanium. This means that we'd be getting the same durability that we get with stainless steel, but a significantly lighter chassis, which is great. But alright, back to reality, let's talk iPhone 13. I mean, supply chain sources claim that Apple thinks it'll be a major hit. They suggest that Apple asked their suppliers to boost production by more than 25% this year, which amounts to an order of 100 million A15 chips for the iPhone 13. And just to do the math, the previous one was 75 million last year. It also mentions that this new chip works with TSMC's 5nm plus process, and it'll feature a 6-core CPU, meaning it'll be the same, but better when it comes to performance and battery life improvements. Other than the A15, this year's iPhone should bring a new display with a smaller notch and high refresh rate, new and improved camera modules, and new color variants, which don't necessarily look good. We'll keep you posted as predictions will continue. Let's move the spotlight onto Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked, which is just a couple of weeks away, starting with what we're probably not getting and then shifting to the main course in the hottest news. Rumors have been kind of a mess, but not really when it comes to foldables. I mean, so far, most reports claim that due to the global chip shortage, SAMI would be launching the Galaxy S21 FE later this year, sometime in October, November. Then things got confusing last week as we got some renders from Evan Blass, which were paired with the rest of the images for the products we're expecting next month. I mean, so yeah, it's really hard to not put two and two together. Now we have a new report from Let's Go Digital where they're claiming that they saw official documents from Samsung where they confirmed that the cheaper S21 variant wouldn't be announced at this Unpacked. Again, this only reiterates a ton of reports we got a couple of months ago. Now keep in mind this doesn't mean the phone won't be launched, but it could definitely mean that we won't be getting it at this Unpacked. So far, most of the specifications hint to this device being identical to the S21, just slightly larger with the same plastic back as the base model, some new color variants, and a more affordable price tag. So let's see what we get whenever that happens. But finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk about the good news regarding Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked. If Evan Blass is right, then no wonder Samsung is pushing for foldables so hard this year. On a new tweet, he shared a very official-looking teaser of the Z Fold and the Z Flip, along with some updated specifications. I'm not going to bore you with the numbers as we've repeated them so much I'm bored, but the new developments have a more exact measurement of the Z Flip's thumb display at 1.9 inches and the Z Fold 3's under display camera being of only 4 megapixels and that under panel glass, whatever they're going to do. Now where things get hot is in the last bit of the tweet. The fact that the image portrays both phones on a splash of water and has IPX8 being shown. This is major news, as adopting foldables has always been a problem because of durability concerns or the fact that you can't use them as tools because you can't get them wet. But wait, there's more. He also mentions that we'll be getting 2 optional S Pens, either a Pro or a Fold Edition, but we don't have much information on that Fold Edition. Now, just to expand on the S Pen for a second, we have some pictures from 91 Mobiles that show a dedicated case with a slot for the S Pen, which would sit behind the hinge of the phone, kind of like what we get with the S21 Ultra. So yes, new S Pens, water resistance, which fine doesn't bring dust resistance, but still is a huge shift into the narrative of adopting foldables. In today's question, I mean, would an IP rating and a better price help you choose a foldable device? Because for me, it makes or breaks the product. It changes everything. It makes me really want to buy that phone and use only that phone. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me wear it like it's hot. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.